Hello, welcome junior coders. Welcome back once again. Hello everybody. My name is Gargi and I welcome you all to my coding channel Coding with Gargi. Hello everyone. First of all, really sorry I did not post any video since last few months, but I'm so sorry, but I was making an app and that will be soon published on Play Store. That's why I was not posting any videos, and also I had my school exams, so I was busy in that, so I haven't posted any videos. But after that, from today I will be regular and posting videos regularly. And once again, so sorry. So let's start. So what are we going to do today? So in the today's video, we are going to understand about what are the concepts that you need to make an app. Okay, so you can make app with first of all, which language we are going to use. We are going to use React Native. Okay, so with the help of React Native, we are going to understand how to make, what are the basic concepts, right, that we are going to understand. Where we are going to do it, we are going to work on Stack Online Editor. It is an online editor where you can make apps with the help of React Native and HTML. It is a combination of both and it is known as JSX, right? So that we are going to understand, and we are going to understand some of the basic properties that you need for making an app. For example, the text, the header, the app name, the view component, the buttons. There are two types of button actually, the button and touchable opacity. Both are the buttons only, but what is the difference between them, how to how to code them, that we will understand. How to show image in our app, everything we will understand here. And after that, we will also talk about the navigation. Like we have different screens in an app, so how to navigate from one screen to another, that also we are going to see. And there are types of navigation. Basically, there is not only one navigation, there are many navigations. For example, the bottom tab navigator, where for example this is your mobile screen. So in the bottom side of the in the bottom side of your mobile, you will see different icons, like for example home icon. So this is nothing but the bottom tab navigator. You also have drawer navigator. That means when you just when you just swipe it, it will open and show you show you some options. Or if you click on the 3 or 4 lines, it will open and show you the options. Or it may be also when you click on the button, you will get navigated to different screen. Not only bottom tab navigator, there can be top navigator, also top tab navigator. So the same tab you can have in the top, you can have in anywhere. So this is nothing but the types of navigation. Bottom tab navigator, drawer navigation, stack navigation. This all we are not going to understand. For today, we will just understand about the stack navigator. Now, particularly talking about stack navigator, it is nothing but, for example, we have a screen and we have a button over here. So once I click on the button, I should navigate to different screen. So this is known as stack navigator, where we have stacks of screen, right? Stack means a bundle, or you can say a pile of screens. So let's directly start with the coding part, with the understanding part, without much more ado. So let's get started. So guys, first of all, you need to open your Google Chrome and you need to search Stack Online Editor. So let's search Stack Online Editor, and once you search it, you will see different options. The first option that you see, that is http snack.expo.dev. You need to open it, the React Native in browser. You need to open it. First of all, once you open it for the first time, you need to sign up. So actually I have already signed it, so it is showing me my stacks and my user settings. So for you, it will show you a profile icon and you need to click on it, and then you need to sign in. I have already signed in, so it is showing G. So okay, so once you signed in, you will see this type of screen. So this is nothing but your snack. Okay, so here whatever is the thing you are able to see here, this is nothing but the name given to your snack. You can change it. For example, basic of React Native, and then you can just save it. You can save it by clicking on save button. After that, whatever the things you are able to see here, this is nothing but the code to show you the output of this change code in editor. This is nothing but the output of this whole code. And the good thing about Snack editor is you can code as well as simultaneously see the results on the preview, like here. So here you will be able to see the results on your device. Maybe it is a iPhone, or maybe it is a Android. You can see on it by downloading Expo app and then scanning the QR code. You can also see the output simultaneously while coding through web option. So as you can see here. So now whatever the things which are unnecessary, first of all try to remove it. So we don't want to show this output, so I am removing this things. So let me remove. So for now I don't want any styling now here. So it is nothing but export default. So let me remove this view also, the style of view. Okay, fine. So here as you can see, export default function, that means they have created a app function, but we don't want our app class to be as a function, we want it to be as a class. So instead of function we will write class. So export default class app, we will remove the parenthesis. Export default class app extends React dot component. Then once you write it, you need to also mention the render function, which will render everything on our screen. So, and inside the render function you will have return function. In this way you will be able to see. And in the return, if I remove this view component, it will show you the error, because return is never going to be empty, because you need to show something, right? So let's just show a view. View is nothing but to view whatever you are doing, it should be in a view component so that you can view it, right? For example, you have so many toys, so you keep it in a box. Similarly, you have so many things in your app. You have text, you have image, you have buttons. So this all things you keep inside the view tag, so that it can be visible. As simple as that. So the first line, if I will explain you, it is nothing but importing React, and the second line is importing like basic things that you need, right? For example, text is everybody needed, view is needed, and StyleSheet is needed. I will also explain about StyleSheet also. So okay, so once you see this, so I hope you understand what is the work of view component. Now inside the view, if I want to create a text, so I have so it is default imported text, so I need not to mention that import. I can directly use text. Okay, so how I have written, let me show you. So first of all, you need to open text and you need to close it. So how to close it? You have to close every tag by giving a / in front of it. Now inside the text tag you can write anything, and that will be visible on your output screen. For example, here, so it is showing. If I write subscribe, it will be shown. Okay, yeah. So this is nothing but the text component. Now after that, now this text component is very small and just a simple text component. Now how to make it more decorative, how to make it more just like we see in different beautiful apps. So they use styles, right? So here comes the use of StyleSheet. So basically StyleSheet is nothing but a part of this thing. For example, if I create constant styles is equal to StyleSheet.create. So here I am creating the style sheet with the help of StyleSheet.create function, so that I can give styling to my text, to my view, to my button, and to everything, right? For example, I need to give the styling to this text. So here I will write header. So this is the name which you can give. You can also give text, anything that you wanted, right? And in the curly brackets, you have to write the things that you wanted. For example, font size 30. So now you will say it is not displaying font size 30 because we didn't call the styles in the text component. So though you created the style, you need to call it. So before the ending of text, right, the angular bracket, you need to write style is equal to, in curly bracket, styles dot, and the name of the which you have given, name for the style, that is text. So now you can see it is increased, so that is 30. You can give another stylings as well. For example, if you want to make it at center, you can use align self center in the quotes, so it is at the center. You can also use color, for example color, and any color you can give. For example, for now let's give it red. So as you can see, now it is showing you red. Then you can also make it bold, so by giving font weight. So you can give any number also, 100, 200, or you can directly write bold. Okay, so now it is also bold. So this is how you can style the text, and you can use the style sheet, and you can use the text component. I hope you understand this both. Then comes the image, or then comes the image. Okay, so let's talk about the image first of all. So first of all, as you can see here, only three things are imported: text, view, and style sheet. But we want image, so after this I can write image, so that I can use it image over here. So for image, what you need to do, image, you need to, now image is a self-closing tag. That means you did not open it and then separately close it. In image only you can give at the end forward slash, so that it is ended. Now image you have given, but you need some image in our file. So let us just quickly download some image from the Google. For example, let's download this one. So save image as. Once you download this, you can directly import it here. Import one item. So this is how you import it. Or otherwise you can also click on these three dots, then import files, and then go then click on browse, and then choose the files that you wanted and import it. So I have already imported the image over here. So this is the image over here, subs.jpg. So image, you need to give the source to image, right? So source is equals to, in curly brackets, you need to give require. Now in the require, you will write the path in the quotations, in the inverted commas. So you can write dot or maybe one dot only. Dot means not in this app.js, outside the app.js. So in the outside the app.js, there are so many things. As you can see, assets is there, components is there, package.json is there, readme.md is there, and then our image is there. So let's click on this image and it will be shown. So now as you can see, the image is visible, but it is so large. So you can also give the styling to this image also by style equals to curly bracket styles dot image. But have you created the stylings? No. So let's just create. So give a comma and write image colon curly brackets. Now you can give here width, for example 200, height 200. I think it's so large. Let's see. No, it's fine. Then you can make it at the center, just like using align self center. So it is at center. Let's just make a width a little more. Yes. Okay. Let's make it 250. Yes. And now you can also give border width, border color if you want. So border width, if I give border width 2, so the border will be visible. But for now it's good that there is no border. It's looking nice, right? So this is how you can give image also, and styling to image as well. I hope you understand this as well. Now come to the button part, how to give button. So here there are two types of button which you can use. You can use either the simple button or you can use touchable opacity. Now let us just try to use the button. First of all, let's import it, button. Now as image, button is also self-closing, so you need to just close it. Now button has three properties. Which three properties? It is title. You can give any title in the double quotes. For example, so here you can see, right, the button and the name on it, and you can click it, so that means it's a button, right? Title, you can give another property, that is color. You can change the color of it, and you can give one more property, that is on press. That means once I press it, what should happen? So there are these three properties, but you cannot use style just as we used in the image case. In the text case, we use styling, right? So here you can't use stylings, more beautiful stylings that you can see. You can just have a simple button like this, okay? But for example, now let's use the touchable opacity. So let's import it. So touchable opacity. So touchable opacity can have different stylings. First you need to open it, then you need to close it. Now in the touchable opacity, you don't need to have only text. That means a button with the text only. You can have button with the image as well. That means when you click on the image, you will navigate to some screen, or maybe when you click on that text, you will navigate to some screen. That can be done with the help of touchable opacity, right? So in the touchable opacity, if you want image, you can give that image tag, or you can just give the text, right? So in the text, you can give subscribe, and now you can see here this is shown, and I am able to click on it. Now you can give stylings to it. Let me just, so first of all, let's give the styling to, but that is styling to touchable opacity. So styles.button, and you can also give styling to the text by giving style equals to styles.button text. This is how you can give it. So let's give button. So in the button, you need to give some properties. For example, background color, sorry. So you can give any particular color, right? So it is visible, right? Then both the buttons are so near, so let's make it far by using margin top 10. Now they are a little far. Then you can give the width, for example 200. You can give the height, for example 40. Let's see how it is looking. Okay, fine, it's better. Or let's give it, okay, 100 is fine. Then you can make it in center with the align self. Then yes, then you can also give border here, which will look good, like border radius. You can give border radius, means the borders will be a little curve in nature. For example, if I give 25, so you can see in the output it is a little curve. If I give more number, for example 50, it will be again more curved. 90. So in this way you can check it, but it's let me give it 10. Let's check. Okay, this is fine. Now the button is looking good, but what about the text? So let's give styling to the text. We have already declared it. You need to write the code now. Button text. First of all, font size, it should be a little more, 20. Let's give. Okay. Then color of the text, let's make it white. Then let's make it font weight bold. Let's see how it is looking. Yes. Now the one more thing you can do, you can make it align self center. Okay. Now here also you can use margins to make it a little down. For example, margin top 10. Or in the button also you can use justify content. That can also help you, right? So if I remove this one and let's check, so it is in the center, right? Nor too much down, neither too much down nor too much up, with the help of justify content. So now you can see we have used different components. These are some basic components that you need to develop an app, right? And I hope you all understood this. So if you see the same output you can also see the same output on your device, and it will look beautiful. So first of all, we talked about text, how to give text, how to give styling to the text. Similarly, talked about image and its styling, what is difference between button and touchable opacity, and giving styling to touchable opacity, and so more, right? Now, okay, fine. So now let's understand about the navigation. So as I told you, today we are going to understand about stack navigation. So stack navigation means going from one screen to another, right? So for that, what we will do, whatever the things we have written, we will just create one folder. For example, screens. In that screens, we will create one more file. Let's say home.js, homescreen.js, right? And we will copy the whole thing that we have written in app.js. Okay, and let's just rename it. It is not class app, it is home. And now here path would be this one, right? Because now we are going out of the home for one dot, then for the second one we are going out of the screens and then searching for the image, right? So this is how we can do. Now from here, from home, we can remove this whole things. Let me just remove. Why? Because we want to try the navigation now. So now for navigation, now I want that I will show the home screen on my on the first output, and once I click on the button, I will be navigated to another screen. Let's say subscribe.js. Now I will just copy this simple thing and then here. So now let's change the name, that is subscribed. Okay, now here what I will do, once I click on the subscribe button from the home screen, I will navigate it to this screen, and here the text will be shown. Thank you, you have subscribed to Coding with Gargi. Okay, now let's see how we can do the navigation. First of all, in app.js you need to import some navigation things. For example, create app container, comma, create app navigator, or you can say switch navigator, right? From React. Okay. React navigation. So it's not create app navigator, it is create switch navigator. Let's add the dependency now. Add dependencies. Okay, once you add the dependency, what you need to do, after the functions, you need to write constant app navigation is equals to create switch navigator. Now I have created, let me just write here. Okay, so here I have created an app navigation constant. I have written it to create switch navigator, and I have given the name of the file. But first you need to import that particular file, home, from from screens home.js, right? Similarly, I need to import subscribed file from screens. Oh, screens subscribe.js, right? Now here the first name home is for the name of the file, and second name tells you the name which you have given while writing here. So make sure to avoid the confusion you gave the same name to the file and to the class both. Now home and then subscribe. As you can see, I have given the same name to both of them. Subscribe. The name of the file is also subscribed. The name of the class is also subscribed to avoid confusion. Now app navigation I have created. Now I need to create app container. And in it, I need to put app navigation. So I will explain you what I am doing now. Understand. First of all, what I did is I imported this create app container and create switch navigator from React navigation. Now second thing what I did, I created app navigation, where in the app navigation I will have different screens from where I have to switch. For example, from home to subscribe, from subscribe to any other, such so on, right? Then I have created app container. So all the screens will be present in the app container. So all the screens are present in app navigation and the app navigation is present in the app container. And to show, you need to call app container in the return. Now you can see once I call app container, it is showing me the home.js. Why? Because I have added those screens in the app navigation, and in the app container is containing app navigation and app container is here, right? Now I need to also write the function that on click of that particular button I should go to subscribe. That thing I have not done yet, right? So what I will write, where is the button? Yes. So touchable opacity, let's do it for touchable opacity. On press is the property. On press of this button, so you can write this dot go to subscribed. Okay, and then function. So I am going to call a function. So understand now, here you will also understand how to create function. Okay, so how to create function, how to create style sheet, text, view, image, button, touchable opacity, everything you are understanding. So hit on the like button. Okay, so here you need to write go to subscribed is equals to parenthesis, then after it a arrow and then curly bracket. This is how you mention a particular function. Now in the go to subscribe, you can write this dot props dot navigation dot navigate. Yes, and in the parenthesis name of the screen where you want to go. So for now I want to go to subscribed. That's it. So what I did, on the press of that particular button, I went to this particular screen. So let's check the output. Oh, what I did, wait. Okay, let's just call it in a function. Okay, so let's write a function over here and let's see now. Okay, so why it was showing me the direct subscribed screen? Because it sometimes it does that error because of the in the on press also you need to create one function, and in that function you need to call another function. Now what I did here, look here. So to create the function, what you need, you write parenthesis, then parenthesis, arrow and curly brackets. Same thing I did, and in the curly brackets, so that means I have created a function in the on press, and in that function I have another function, that is go to subscribe. Okay, and now when I click on subscribe, I have navigated to another screen. This is how you can do it. Similarly, if I copy the same thing for the button over here, the same thing will happen. Just look, click on the button and I have navigated. So that it is as simple as that. If I click on the button, both of the button, maybe the first one, then I am navigating. Thank you, you subscribe to Coding with Gargi. Similarly, when I click on touchable opacity, then also I am navigating to the second screen. Wonderful. So this is how you can do it. I hope you got it. So If you have any doubts, you can comment down. I will definitely answer those doubts. So in the today's class, we understood a lot of important things which are very very important for creating an app. We talked about text, we talked about view, how to create a function, how to create a style sheet, images, buttons, touchable opacities, and a lot more. So hit like, comment down, and share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So okay. Okay guys, bye bye. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye everyone. Thank you.